Ideas Inspired Information Podcast powered by Lok Enterprise. Here's your host, Braxton Holley.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Ideas Inspired Information, and today we are here with...
also say my own name, Alisha Filmore, owner of Filmore Fit.
There we go. So, Alisha, how are you doing today?
I'm good. It feels good outside, so I'm happy, and my allergies are not attacking me, so I can't complain.
It's definitely a beautiful day. It's definitely a beautiful day. DJ, how you doing, man?
I'm doing good. I'm late, and I apologize to y'all, but
they don't know
make
that
it happen. But I just felt like I had to say that to y'all personally, even though I did already.
We forgive you.
But you know, I lost my car, so
that's okay, man.
It's okay.
Tear.
Moving forward.
I'm always here for you.
Oh yeah, my boy.
Meanwhile, let's hop straight into it and get to know Alisha a little bit better. First thing I want to ask you, like we do everybody, what idea inspired your information?
Honestly, I have loved athletics. I've been a part of it since I was 9 or 10. And I was in need of a personal trainer myself while I was playing professionally. And that's what really encouraged me to dive into becoming a certified personal trainer. And from there, I saw the impact that I had on my immediate circle within the Black community, and you know, Instagram in general has opened up the people I'm able to impact, and I'm here now. I actually have something on my shirt that says my name. Super cool.
That'll feel good.
Yes, it's like I'm stunned with my daddy name or something.
There you go. It feels good. I just want to make something, I just want to say something real quick. As far as what you just said, as far as having Filmore on your shirt, I'm starting my own line also,
Nice.
J.O.E Fitness. So,
Come on.
when I see that Joe on my shirt, or also when you see that Filmore, it's like, I'm not just doing this for me. I'm doing this for the whole fam, you know?
Heck yeah,
it is different all the way.
Yeah, I don't really have a line right now, so...
Hey, look, but them buttons still be getting pushed,
I just
though.
press buttons. That's my thing.
All right, so you kind of touched on you being an athlete. You kind of slid in pro athlete. We're going to talk about that a little bit later,
Okay.
but just kind of go through, your development as an athlete, sort of just kind of how you got to the point you are at now.
Okay, so I actually have 2 older brothers. My dad played basketball, didn't play collegiately. My mom also played every sport. She's from the country, so softball, she ran track, she was a cheerleader, she was in the band, it didn't matter. So I come from an athletic family, but I was not. They thought I was going to be that super girly girl who didn't do anything, and we moved to the Mansell area. I'm from Texas, and I saw a sign that said, something about the YMCA basketball, and my brothers were going to sign up, and I was like, Daddy, I want to try. And the rule in the family was that once you start something, you have to finish it.
Don't quit.
Period. So we went out and got me some new sneakers because, I didn't have any of that. And my dad loves telling this story. I ran up and down the court 3-4 times, didn't touch a ball. And I looked up and I was like, Daddy, I like this. This is fun. And literally it all kind of went from there. It was all purely from joy. I wasn't doing it to get a scholarship. I wasn't doing it for any other reason than I just love the sport. As I was talking to the guys earlier, I actually played volleyball in junior high and high school and ran track as well. But basketball was always my first love, and I ended up getting a full ride to go play basketball at SMU, Southern Methodist University. And again, it was just, I heard the stories of others. They're like, oh, I worked hard for this. This is all I dreamed of. And granted, I worked hard, but it wasn't my goal ultimately. I knew I was going to go to college and had an amazing 4 years, was blessed with the team and coaching staff I was able to play with and play under, and then decided to go play overseas for a few years. I was in Israel, China, and the Czech Republic. Great experience. If you can go overseas, I definitely recommend it in some form or fashion. And honestly, the weight room was always my favorite portion of sports, and really learning how to adapt my body to the goals that I had. And now I'm helping everyone else achieve theirs. So
Bad.
Nice.
That's exciting.
Nice. I got a question about that, since you just brought up, college athlete and everything, and playing basketball. So this past year, COVID and everything going on, as you've been in that position, literally the only sport that I saw that didn't get their postseason and didn't get to have, their actual season was basketball. What do you think that was like for them?
Honestly, so I work in college athletics now as well, and I was heartbroken for so many of those student athletes. I couldn't imagine the sweat, the tears, the sacrifice that goes into your sport to not have the ability to literally do the most fun part of it. That is March Madness.
Yeah.
And I know I was at UAB's conference tournament, and the men won their first game, and it was canceled from there.
Yeah.
And it was like, there's so many what ifs. And I can only imagine for those seniors, those who were not able to, for whatever reason, to take that additional year that was given to them. It was heartbreaking, but you also saw that, these young adults, these kids, depending on what age you're talking about, they continue to come out and grind. Many of them got an additional year. So it's been great to see how they've adapted and really put the team before themselves. Because COVID, you go out and, party with your friends, you're impacting not just yourself, but truly your team.
Yeah.
And, because those restrictions were real.
Yeah.
And it was just great to see the love of the game really shine through all that was happening. But I hated it for many of those seniors who had to end with, I don't know how we could have done. I don't know if we would have finished and, won the tournament or whatever that looked like. So it was hard.
Yeah, I think a lot of people kind of treat kids that age as kids rather than young adults, but I think it kind of highlighted how strong and, like you said, resilient they can be in situations such as this. So heck yeah.
Yeah.
So as like a kid growing up and playing sports, how did you make that transition to know that not only did you love sports, but you love the fitness aspect of it?
So I've always had a really close relationship with all my strength coaches. So when it came to off season, I was always, I was that team captain anyway. So I was always the first into practice, making sure I was getting my team, ready to do everything we needed to do. So I was always picking their brain, even when I didn't realize I was. It was, okay, I don't feel like, as you're getting older, your body's changing. I don't feel like I'm moving as easily as I was. What can I do? And them implementing, different foam rolling techniques that I can use. And it's like, okay, these are still some things I use with my clients to this day. So it honestly, most basketball players, they either love the weight room or they hate it. There's no in between. And I definitely was the love. Now, outside of core, who likes core, realistically? What? You weirdo.
Like
Honestly,
You weirdo.
for me in high school, I did. And then I guess it's because we did it so much. It was like, that's what we did a whole day of. But at that point, it was fun. But now it's like, I do something else.
There's so many other things you could be doing.
Yeah, it's just for me, my core exercises for me, it's just kind of like a mental thing. That's like, I don't know.
Do you like doing legs?
Yeah, that's like number 2 in my head.
Oh, man, you're a trainer. You like doing all that.
I love core and legs. I love integrating both of them. Because, strong foundation. So my strong core means that I can kind of branch out and do other things also.
Naturally.
You know what I'm saying? So I guess,
Yeah, we know the benefits, but doesn't mean you enjoy doing it.
Oh, no.
Yes.
I don't enjoy doing it.
Okay, there we go. So we're realizing you're not a weirdo. Okay. Yes, the benefits.
Get me on the squat rack and I'll do that all day.
Yeah.
But when it comes to I have to force myself to do the abs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Understand.
Abs.
So when it comes to you and your business, what makes you stand out? What would you say your niche is? Is it the athletics? Is it the weightlifting? What would you say?
Before you jump into that, there is some discrepancy over that. Is it niche or niche?
So if you're in Europe, I'm sorry, go ahead.
Oh, no. You were ready to go.
I feel like if you're in Europe or if you kind of posh, so to speak, you're going to say niche. Yeah. But if you me, you know what I'm saying?
It's niche.
It's niche. It's niche with a little line over the E. That's it. You know what I'm saying?
It depends on how you feeling that day.
Yeah, right. If I had a tie on, I'd probably say niche.
It's tomato.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Okay.
Cool. There might be some other people in the world that, are really in it on pronunciation and enunciating and stuff like that. But if y'all knew my mama, communication is for me is meant for people to understand and not necessarily nitpick stuff. You know what I mean? So if you know what I mean, then
we're good to go.
We're good.
I understand. Well, hopefully that resolved that for you.
Hey.
But it's.
What's your opinion? What do you think?
I I've heard it both ways, and I'm fine with either one, to be honest. I think I say niche more often. Again, it just kind of rolls off the tongue a little bit more organically.
But I will tell you who say it and make you want to say niche.
Who?
That Tyler Perry, when he say niche.
He
You ever hear
He
him say
does.
that?
He
Yeah,
does.
Tyler Perry, boy.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, I'm saying that wrong. My bad.
Yeah. Like, all right, Tyler. You got your own production company now, right, bro?
I'm gonna go look it up now.
Yeah, they do that.
But to go back to your question, DJ, honestly, it would be total fitness. I tell all my clients, you're athletes, whether you believe you are or not. So we're going to move our bodies like we're athletes, but also understand that the whole premise around your program is not if you can power clean or not. So it's really understanding the goals that they have and understanding this is total wellness. I understand that aesthetically, sis, you want to look a certain way, but I'm all about inside out, out in. I want you to look as good as you feel and feel as good as you look. So being able to really teach them how to move their body better, how to fuel their body better, and how to make this a lifestyle, not just I'm trying to get summertime fine. So that is, if you ask any of my clients, they're like, nah, Alisha won't just let me do leg day every day. No. No, we gonna have our arms on point. We're gonna make sure our core is strong, and we're able to be functional no matter if you're my 22-year-old client or you're my 47-year-old client. Either way, we are making sure that you're achieving your goals that you didn't even know you needed.
Yeah, I have seen a lot with women predominantly. They will want to work legs way more than arms and back. I'm like, you gotta do the rest of your body.
Yeah.
You can't spot loose, ladies. You can't do that.
No, none of
You
that.
are gonna be my best friend from what you just said, because that is literally like my whole kind of like basis of philosophy when it comes to fitness. Because you can do whatever you want to do. You can have the six pack, you can have the shoulders, whatever, biceps. But I mean, if you can't walk a flight of stairs without, you know what I'm saying, breathing heavy and whatever,
Right.
You're not setting yourself up for the golden years, so to speak.
Yeah, I've heard this before. Quality of life.
Quality of life.
Quality
It's what's
of
important.
life.
Yes.
And that's what I tell my clients, whether it is that 22-year-old who's like, Alisha, I just want to be fine. Or it's that person who has 3 grandkids and it's like, I can't get on the floor to play with them anymore. Okay, so let's see what we need to work on. You sit at your desk all day, your hip flexors are terrible. Let's, add mobility to your regimen to make sure that you are feeling better. Ultimately, I don't care about that number on that scale. If from point A to point B, you see growth in other ways, that is a success. And that's what I like to make sure that they really learn.
It's a process.
Yeah.
Heck yeah. Y'all see what happened when 2 trainers get together?
I'm still shaking my head.
Right. Resting like, yep.
Yeah.
Got some more buttons to push in a minute.
Yeah. But let's kind of transition just a little bit here. Feel More Fit. Let's talk about it. How did you start it? What was your motivation behind it?
So it officially became an LLC in the midst of COVID.
Oh wow.
Yes, and it was one of those things that I had been using the name Feel More Fit, the little play on words of my last name, just naturally kind of made sense. One of my guy friends is actually the one who came up with it, because naturally it was like Feel More Fitness at first, and he was like, have you thought about Feel More Fit? And as soon as I said, I was like, boom, boom, psh. I love it. Like, I like how it played with each other. But honestly, I've been training people. I've been certified since 2015, and I was working out of Lifetime Fitness in Dallas, Texas, and ultimately knew that I had 2 passions, and it wasn't just training. It was also working in collegiate athletics, so the 2 became to marry into each other, and I finally said, okay, you're playing with the gifts that God have given you, and let's just make this official. And from that, I noticed people paid attention to the things I wore, and I was like, oh, okay. And so I came out with cute little sets that kind of fit the things that I would wear, and people support in that manner. And of course, COVID, there was a lot of virtual training going on, so was doing a weekly, it was actually bi-weekly free class that I just wanted to make sure that people were taking care of themselves. And COVID had the ability to have you work, always thinking about that, but I wanted them to be able to separate for at least that hour. So after doing some praying, talking to my family, decided to take that leap, and I haven't looked back since.
That's dope.
Yeah.
That's dope. People, when y'all are looking for a trainer, like, this is the type of person you want right here. Taking the time out of her day, twice a week, just to put that information out there. So for you.
Yes.
Braxton, you remember them lunch days? I was doing something similar. Every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I was taking my lunch break and doing a live hit exercise.
Not eating lunch sometime.
Pissed off when I get back to work. But hey,
angry.
We do it for y'all. Heck yeah.
What's been most difficult in that process to, have apparel and...
So honestly, it's the learning curve, because no one thinks about what it looks like to have manufacturers. Many of it is coming up from abroad, and the impact of COVID with, getting things from China, getting things from Asia in general, slowed down production completely. So it's like, how do I communicate to my customers when I don't even know? And so a lot of deadlines that I placed on myself I had to have grace with those to understand that this is a process we're learning, and ultimately it's become easier and easier, and connections start to take place. So you're just really naive and not knowing certain things. Business is a whole new thing. So I tell people, don't do this by yourself. I know we all want to be everything in one, but learn what you're great at and fill in with people who are great at other things to make you thrive, right? Because we get I'm going to make my website and I'm going to make my apparel. And sis, aren't you a trainer? Like, what are you here for?
Yeah.
Like, don't get lost in, all of the minutia that you forget what your purpose is and what you're actually supposed to be doing.
Yeah, it's funny you say that, because I had to kind of take a look at my business, so to speak, and like, I'm just being pulled in so many different directions. I got to focus on my clients. That's my main goal.
Exactly.
Right now. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, heck yeah.
When hey, chill out now.
Hey, we do. Hey, at least once every episode, we we gonna say something, but we don't know what we gonna say.
I was all the way there. Oh, okay. So what part do you specialize in, this women's stuff or unisex, like?
For my clothing?
Yeah.
So I initially came out with hoodies. If you know me, I love a hoodie.
Yeah.
I am that atypical woman who wants to steal people's hoodies. It's just, and I don't like to call it stealing, because I tell you I'm gonna take it. But being a college athlete, that was your uniform outside of practice.
It's so comfortable.
Exactly. And I wanted to make sure that my male supporters as well as my female supporters had something, and then went to t-shirts. So again, all very unisex. I just recently dropped a jogger set that was female specific, and my male followers were hot. They were like, oh, so we don't get nothing. And I was like, hold on, wait. I promise I'll, because it does take time, because anything I put my name on, I am very proud to be able to put my name on things. So I'm not just going to, overcharge you something and it's low quality. Yeah. So I really want to, a lot of money goes into this to make sure that you get the quality I think is what you need to get. Yeah. So some trial and error, but at the end of the day, it's all a learning opportunity.
And where can they go to purchase the Filmore Fit apparel?
FilmoreFit.com. Very simple. I like to make it easy for you. Go to shop. You'll see my online programs. You'll see any apparel that is available, and good to go.
It's as simple as that.
It's as simple as that. Meal plans also, y'all. Go check the meal plans out. I was looking at you this morning.
Yes. Yes, and I like specifically, because y'all love a meal plan, it's a nutrition guide. We want to teach you how to eat better, because y'all want someone to tell you what to eat so you can just not eat it. Y'all silly.
For real.
Y'all silly.
Ezekiel bed in the back of your cabinet.
Molding up. All that spinach going to waste.
Yeah. Okay, so Miss Filmore Fit. So, what would you say is the number one drive as far as what gets you out of bed in the morning? What gets you going?
I hate to sound cliche being in the Bible Belt, but literally, God is my number one. And I know He has placed a purpose on my life that is so much bigger than me. And who am I to fumble such a blessing that He's placed on me, right?
For sure.
And then naturally,
wouldn't that be like a turnover? You play basketball and not football now.
I'm well versed though.
All the way.
I'm well versed in and we don't want them negative stats. I ain't just trying to make the stats.
She just said, "Don't try me," was what she just said.
I I'm just saying. No, but honestly, that and then my family, again, this is not Alisha Fit. This is not any of that. This is my parents wear the apparel. My mom said she couldn't do the crop jogger though. She said she wasn't playing with that. But like my brothers, they're all in support. My little nieces have shirts. So again, it's like, who are you doing this for? If it's simply if you're doing it for Alisha, sleep in. Why not? We can make up for it some other time. But when you realize that I'm looking to set up a generational type of business, I'm trying to set a generational mark on this world. It just gives you an extra little push to be able to do the things that you do. And I absolutely love to see people live healthier lives.
For sure.
You want it to be more than that. You want it to be about the money. It's not. I truly love to hear my clients say, girl, I'm over here doing 30 pounds. I couldn't do 10 when I started. And just seeing them, especially so many of my clients are women, understanding that femininity and strength do not have to be two separate things. And, a lot of female bodybuilders and those who lift weight get bad raps.
Can we say that quote again one more time? Let's go like this.
You want me to put it right here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead, say it. Go ahead.
Which part? Female body?
Femininity.
Oh, femininity and strength do not have to be separated.
Yeah.
They don't.
I guess I gotta put that right here.
Yes. Because last time I checked, I don't look like a man. And I can lift probably more than your man.
Glad we on this cup.
Yeah.
That's why I said your man. We're not.
I mean, we can hit the jail.
I ain't here to throw,
But, I'm not going to put it past you because there are some women out there that can fucking lift, you know what I'm saying? And it's not like we live in a world that with a whole lot of gray, so to speak, you know what I'm saying? So, women can be strong just as well as men can be strong. You know what I mean? It doesn't have to be
I have
black
no
and white,
issue
so
with a strong woman.
No, I like strong women.
Yeah. Ultimately, at the end of the day, women, we have to be able to protect ourselves in this world where we're not always protected. So ultimately, and you're going to look better in that dress, sis. When them shoulders hitting right, trust me.
Flat out.
Yes.
I don't really have much to say about I don't wear dress, but
Yeah, we just gonna put a hand stamp or a thumbs up on that one and keep it moving.
What's your plans going forward in the future? What's your goals, and outside of just of course you want to grow your business as a whole, but outside of that, what are your plans going forward?
So honestly, it's to continue educating myself. This world of fitness is ever changing. You think you know something, then you don't. Naturally, people ask, do you want a gym someday? And I know people hate me. I'm like, if it's in God's will. No, but honestly, I believe that there is so much for me to be able to speak into existence. And there will be a gym that says Filmore Fit on it. And it will be able to serve so many people and impact the lives of so many people. We're not here to shoot small. So, several locations, nationwide. Again, we have people's best interests in mind. He said that I'm the type of trainer you want. He also is the type of trainer you want. The people who truly care about you and how you're growing. Because this fitness industry is so saturated by those who see a quick buck and who have a certain physique. Know that at 30, I'm going to be this fine at 60. And I'm going to still be working, showing you exactly
30.
what you need. I'm 30.
But you're 23.
Nope, you made that up. I'm 30. Yes.
What fitness can do for you?
Well, a 30 looking like 23 over here. That's what he was really saying.
and I said it.
Yes. I appreciate it. But seriously, this will transcend a trend. This is not just something. I mean, I've been doing this a long time. Go check the page. I promise you.
Yeah.
You'll see it. So.
Nice.
Consistency is the key.
Yes.
Hey, that's
sir.
my thing.
Yes, sir.
That's
Yes,
my
sir.
thing. How often do you get to play basketball now?
Honestly, I haven't played since COVID.
Golly.
Yes.
She gave up basketball, y'all.
We used to have staff hoops up at UAB, and consistently, and they talked me into it. They were like, "Alisha, play." I was like, "No,
I don't want to
want
do y'all like that."
Right.
Basically, what you were saying.
When you work with people, I'm really competitive. We don't need to bring those,
Yeah.
we don't need to do that. But I had so much fun. My homeboy Larry, he's one of the football coaches. They used to come out, and it actually really did get very competitive, and it was a lot of fun. I do miss it. We are trying to bring it back, so I am not like washed up. I swear, I still can beat you.
Y'all did that in the rec, right?
Bartow actually.
Bartow, okay. Oh yeah. That's where y'all stay at, Bartow.
Yes.
You know, I got something to say
I
about
wouldn't even
that.
beat you.
'Cause,
Oh, nice.
you know, people really try me out here talking about, man, you don't play golf no more. Tee it up, let's go.
Right.
I
On my worst day, I still got you.
Look,
Like, what you think this is?
I'm on a small sabbatical right now, but hey, look, it's time to go. I got you.
Exactly.
I done hung up the shoulder pads, so you know.
Oh, see, that's different.
Yeah, y'all need to hang that up.
At some point, you gotta hang that one.
That's
Yeah.
how my shoulders and knees feel the way they feel right now.
Yeah.
Hey, Top Golf trip coming soon.
Oh.
I'm with it. I need some
We can go
some
to the
pointers,
gym anytime.
suggestions. Oh yeah.
Yeah, we can go
the
hoop
gym right
anytime.
here.
Yeah.
The gym is right here.
I'm talking about hooping though.
Oh yeah. I'm down
It's
with
not-
it. I
it's
ain't
not
hooped
here,
in so
though.
long.
Yeah, see, I don't want to hoop her though.
Hey.
You know,
Nah.
I play defense and I shoot. You know, when folks get too tired getting in the lane, I get to passing that boy out. You
You
want
saw,
it?
you saw how you, yeah.
See, look, I don't mind. It's just like my mindset. I'm super competitive too, and it's like I'm confident as hell. So I don't care how tall you is.
Yeah.
You probably will dunk on me like hell.
Yeah, no,
but hey, I'm gonna be up. I'm gonna jump with you.
Oh no,
I'm gonna see what's gonna happen.
I'm gonna get out the way.
I'm gonna jump because I got them bunnies.
See, there's a difference in that. See, we way off subject, but in that,
Yeah, we
football-
kind of are. We supposed to be interviewing.
We got one who's gonna get dunked on, the other one who's gonna run.
But that's crazy because at corner when we played football, I didn't care how tall you were because I know you had to come back down with the ball. But basketball, you going up.
Right.
And I got
Up
a
with the
limit
ball.
to my. I can be here when you come down.
Yeah. Ball ain't gonna be there though.
It is what it is, and it's gonna be what it's gonna be.
That's hilarious.
That's right.
DJ, you got anything else to add on to that?
Nope, that's it. Just thank you for your time.
Yes, thank y'all for having me. I love seeing black men out here doing great things. And I love how you said you didn't have a line yet. We're going to speak that yet.
Speak into it.
line.
Yes. What we're talking about.
You might have your own line.
yeah.
of
Oh
cameras
yeah.
or something.
Okay, so
I'm about to say,
I do have stuff in play in my mind
There we
to
go.
move forward, but it's not here yet for reasons that it's not here yet. But
Okay.
one day it'll be here.
yes, yet.
There you go.
Yes.
There
So
you go.
nothing wrong with that. So y'all keep being black and great. I'm here for it. No, we out here supporting you.
Thank you.
For sure,
thank
for
you.
sure. Matter of fact, let me go on that Instagram.
We appreciate you for being here today, Alisha.
Of course.
Hopefully someone has accumulated some very valuable information from her. Just on being a person. As you can tell, she's a great person. And she's definitely committed to helping as many people as she can. DJ, you got anything else to add on that?
Peace be the journey.
And thank you for joining us again here on Ideas Inspire Information. You can follow Alisha at Filmore Fit on Instagram. Do you have any other tags you want to?
I'm about to say just Filmore_fit. The name that's how you spell it.
Filmore Fit.
Yes. And I mean, if you're on Facebook, honestly, just go to Instagram. It's the
Trent.
same thing.
Transforming lives where the outside parallels the inside one step at a time.
There we go.
That's the vision statement.
Until next week, thank you. Peace.